Okay, X-Men: Days of Futures Past. There is basically three or four X-Men stories that ever get adapted outside of the comic books. This is one. The other is the Dark Phoenix saga, which was handled in the first three movies, directed by Bryan Singer, and the third one by Brett Ratner, who completely derailed it. And Weapon X, which was the plot basically of the first Wolverine. This was a fairly well done sequel to the first three X-Men movies. It broadens the scope of that universe. It's a lot more fast paced. You get to see the characters do a lot more than you would normally see them doing. However, as a follow up to X-Men First Class, just the opposite is true. The scope is less broad, and it's a lot less action packed, slower pace, more story. This is what they would call in the comic books a retcon or retroactive continuity, and I kind of like that the X-Men movies have been willing to embrace these kind of comic book tropes in order to keep the franchise going. A retcon basically, instead of throwing out all the existing material, they'll use a plot element like time travel or something like that. Waking up from a dream or any something like that, and rewrite the history so that they can go on with the other material having had happened after a fashion, but here you are without some of it. And this cleans up the X-Men universe nicely. Moving forward, there's a tease at the end for the next X-Men movie, Age of Apocalypse. So stay after the trailers. It's worth it for the spectacle to see it in the theaters. Not so much in 3D. Doesn't add anything to the experience. But yeah, definitely worth a see there and not a download. Unless it's after the DVD comes out, because that's a lot better quality. Anyway, go enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this first impression review. I'd like to be as spoiler free as possible, so I hope I didn't spoil anybody. Anyway, have a good night and enjoy your weekend.